From the moment a dragon hatches, we are taught to respect death. Dragons can live for thousands of years without brushing it, but the end is inevitable to all. You, little human listening now, you fear it. Humans foolishly believe death is the enemy of life. However, dragons understand that our death is what makes our life unforgettable. But in recent centuries, dragons have learned to fear death, for evolution played a cruel trick on nature with the creation of mankind. The apex predator of land and sky had no true enemy until you came to be. Never before had minuscule mammals challenged superior reptiles with vain glory. How could such small, unnatural creatures clip our magnificent wings? I cannot say, for it was not my time when you arrived. All I know is, from the moment I hatched, I feared death. Only that it could come at the pathetic hands of a human in search of a purpose or a beautiful treasure they would never understand. What an insult! Yet even before human interference, reptiles reigned supreme. You would recognize them for their bones or by their entertainment value. They never had to fight against insufferable primates. They simply lived, breathing, eating, sleeping, running, hunting, fighting for their future, no matter how sharp their teeth were. But the day would come for them to die too, no matter how much they ate, how fast they ran, or how hard they fought. Nature must continue to spin without them. In their time they could not comprehend its importance, but they refused to ascend their bodies without leaving their soul to linger, their glory that echoes throughout history. A dying breath can be used to regret the path we took or beg for more than what we got. And no matter how unfair and cruel our stories end, we never sought pity. But my ancestors reclaimed power and dignity before death. They sparked an honorable tradition that lives forever in draconic culture. A word with enough power to silence me. The Dra'clamour. In human tongue it means the dragon's scream, our final scream that pierces through the ears and forever flows in the hearts of our slayers. Every Dra'clamour is unique to the dragon who releases it. It can be a display of dominance, orchestrated by a shriek of lightning and fire to boil your blood. It can be a warning, projecting power that creates earthquakes, a reminder that you are lucky you won the fight. As shameful as it is, it can be a howl of our pain, sinking you into a pit of despair and suffering. But not all Dra'clamours are thunderous and deafening. They can be carefully crafted, like insects crawling in your skin, feeding on your fear. are slain too soon, creating a meek cry as fragile as frozen glass. And in time our long-living elders will pass on from mortality, greeting death as an old friend. If they are lucky enough to survive your sword, they will sing their wisdom, painted with rain and beams of light. You may question the point of all of this. Why must we have the last roar, since we are dead either way? Well, I will do my best to simplify it for you. So please do your best to refrain from ignorance. Every time a dragon dies and releases their Dra'clamour, all living dragons can hear it. We do not ignore the fallen. We know we shall remember. I have heard so many final screams. I do not know if my death will echo as theirs did. But it is not just the matter of freeing our soul. The other part of the Dra'clamour is for the ones that kill us. The knight in shining armor that sees a dragon as nothing but a beast to conquer. Our final scream is for you. As we bleed out on your hands, you will be engulfed by our final scream. You will never forget that sound, that feeling in your body. For you, the Dra'clamour is a dragon's mark on your soul, a reminder that no matter how hard you fought to end our lives, you can never destroy a dragon. Nothing is more powerful than our spirit. We remain that unfathomable beast even when we are dead. One fact remains, however. When we die, we must release our Dra'clamour. Otherwise, our mark on life is lost to the winds forever.
Do you delight in reminding me? Yes, Knight, I do long for death. But fear it.
Why? Aside from your misery, what's to lose?
My soul.
As I stated before, you humans fear death, not just because of an unknown after. You fear your life will have been worth nothing, that the mark you made on the world will not have been enough, and your memory will turn to dust. Well, if you have forgotten everything that makes a dragon great, and wish to remember at least one thing, remember this. We dragons have fought for ages to carve our memory into the world. Throughout your own history, we thrive as legends. Our Dra'clamour is just the ultimate insurance, taunting those who want us gone forever. And no matter how many of my fellow Drakes and Dreyas fall, we will continue to look death in the eyes. Now, for any humans still listening to the words of a dragon, I ask you a simple question. Will you do the same? Will you look death in the eyes? When the time comes for your story to end, will you surrender what little power you have to its cold embrace? Will you be swallowed by fear? Or will you march forward, flare your last breath, and give death your final scream? My story is not done yet. If you want me dead, come and get me.